Hello, and oops, and welcome to game one of this best of five series. But for the deciding, I'm 90% sure it's the deciding team as to who goes to the TI8 for the South American region. Um, we have paiN Gaming versus SG Esports team, I believe it is. SG Esports team. So we have King RD. King RD on this Wind Ranger, playing the position 4. Taro on this Magnus, playing position 3. Juggernaut, HFN, sorry, playing Juggernaut on this position 1. The skin is confusing me. It's such a nice skin with the new Golden Immortal skin, plus the, I believe it's $400 set. Jesus Christ. We are playing Clinks with the maybe 90-cent skin. That's actually a pretty hilarious comparison. Duster, classical Warlock player. Beautiful hero. Stan King, playing Scarith Mage, position 4. Axe, being played by Leprosa, position 3. Ember Spirit by 4DR. Flea playing Shen, and Constable playing the Monkey King. Pardon me. 2 for 2 Benny runes. Top and bottom 2, as always. It's the normal thing nowadays. One thing I do like about both of these position 4s between Stan King and Wind Ranger is that they're both really capable in putting out a lot of burst damage early on. With Power Shot, 300 damage basically, and Arcane Bolt being a lot as well. Obviously though, he's going to get a better time in the mid lane, being the ranged, physical damage dealing hero, not the magic damage hero that might struggle into a hero like Ember Spirit with the Flame Guard. We are already forcing out the Self plus another Tango. Plus a Tango, sorry. He's going pretty well within the first minute. Although last hits are pretty even. King RD and Sand King, both of those lovely position 4 supports are in the top lane. And yeah, just gonna give each other a bit of harassment, but Stan King, 5 intelligence over King RD, so 1.6 times 5 is like, what, 80 plus 60, 140 damage. Bit of an awkward position now, if only. That's pretty good blocking by King RD. He got a bit more damage in from Taro. With the arrow, he almost falls. Needs 2 auto attacks, but doesn't really want to risk it. He only get 1 auto attack in, with the additional damage coming in 2 seconds. He might just do a quick arrow to take off the pot, because that probably would have put him down to like 300 as opposed to being full at 6. But it's the choices we make. He doesn't decide to do it. He's not standing on that much mana anymore, so he probably wouldn't really want to risk it. So he just decides to not to, and yeah. But it just seems like so worth it when you have the mag going Shockwave. It might end up being enough damage. Oh. Makes me sad, actually. I kind of wish he did. Yeah. I would, but I'm a greedy player. I'd already have the mana pot active if I was here. On the other side of things, not even the other side of things, Weeha, he's having a great time in mid lane. He's almost doubling the Ember Spirit's farm now with the Blightstone plus the Ring of Aquila. He's going really well. Juggernaut, he's going equally not as bad, but you know, 14-3 against Axe's 11-1. So Axe is going pretty well in terms of things, but a lot of that probably is because of the Flea Chen that's down here, is giving a bit of a threat to him.
The rune of haste.
Especially with the Vagabond creep now, it makes it even a bit more not Vagabond, Dark Troll Summoner. I keep calling everything Vagabonds, and that's really not what they are. It's not. Yeah. Just really annoying. So yeah, he's got the net creep, which can not interrupt the spin, but lock him in place even through the magic immunity as it pierces spell immunity. So that's a nice little thing to have early on if Axe is starting to get in trouble, or if they want to go on him and he just starts spinning, TP, cancel it immediately. Well, now they can't do it for another 20 seconds. But on the other hand, Flea, just getting auto take down, HFN. He's going alright. A little low, but Duster will heal him up in a second. There it is. What a support player, he knows his teammate needs a bit of a heal. He gives him it. That's what I like to see from my players. HFN, 4 Lepros are going in with the taunt plus the nuke from the Seder creep, gets the kill, and that is the first blood for SG Esports. Well played by them. 5-minute runs coming up, so Chen, he's got the bottom 2, Magnus, he'll have the top 2. Unless Stankin gets really lucky. Weeha, Soaring now as well in the middle lane. He's got another 30, another 10 creep kills. Sentry, it's Caesar, so 40R, he just runs over, chops it down. Yeah, just nothing to say about that. Just kind of weird that he'd choose to put it there, as opposed to putting it. I'd probably say expect closer, but either way, or further. Because it's like you have a Clinks. Of course, he's gonna have like 1 or 2 Sentry wards in the mid lane. So. Spirit being relegated to jungling, he's 16. So at the time that Klings has got another 23 creep kills, Spirit has got 6, and some of those was jungle creeps. That's a bad feeling. That's not good. Let alone the fact that Tavo is ahead of the Monkey King. SG are in a world of hurt at the moment, and they definitely need Flea to be rotating mid in this moment. Gory just flying right over him. He takes the ring, he takes the health pot. They think it's the real creep! Casting, what is it, penitence? Penitence on it. Magnus going in on his Constable. Constable gets the stun out, but he can't get the Jingle Mastery stacks off. He's too low already. Shockwave missing. He jukes up needing to wand to keep himself alive. One more auto attack coming in. Tavo doesn't have enough mana to do anything. TP out immediately coming from King RD. Tavo knows it needs to block him in, otherwise he might die. Tavo cuts the tree. He just has to run. He's out in the bottom of the trees. And Q and run. Straight to Shrine. And just get the regen up. HFN, he's spinning out onto Flea. Flea is getting a little bit low with Chaotic Offering. Dunked down on by the Axe though. He is fine. That was a little bit of a delay in his movements though. Probably could have done the tipping a little bit faster. He just needs to be a bit better at it, I feel. He will learn, as so many of us have, on how to quickly tip and play, but you know. Maybe another day. You never know. Going Power Treads on Phase Boots on Axe as well. Instead of Tranquil Boots, just to give him the maneuverability and to just outspeed the Juggernaut, I'm pretty sure, or just outrun the Juggernaut, or basically just have the same movement speed. Tavo. We don't really see a lot of Magnus anymore, but I think we might see him a bit more now because of dual lanes. Both teams committing 3 or 4 to the opposing safe lane and just trading towers. paiN Gaming not doing it nearly as quickly as bottom lane because of the creep army Flea has, but all things must come to an end, and this tower's life is shortly ended. Klinkso, Power Treads, he's getting a bit closer to Desolator. He just needs 30, 2,800 more? 2,700 more? Something along the lines. Dustin needs the XP sitting mid. He needs to get the 6. He's fine with this. He can just run away from 4ID. He doesn't really care. As long as he doesn't feed to death, he'll be more than happy to just get some sort of XP with the chaotic offerings. Bond. Battle Bonds? Battle Bonds. He does. Hey, Weeha. He's just saying hi to the tower, pressuring it a lot, causing a fortification to come out and protecting their structures. Axe rotating up. Rotating up. To do so in protecting the tower. Flea. Just farming up the creeps in the camp. That's not the right button. There it is. King Eddie, he gets it, but with no wind run. Shackle shot in the perfect timing for the Berserker Skull to be cancelled, but because somehow that makes it balanced, it wasn't fully cancelled. King Eddie in a bit of a bad spot again. He's running upwards now, with not even having face boots. They can still see him, and that shows them that Taunt coming out onto him. Arcane Bolt. He's slowed up, silenced, stunning both of them at the same time. Wind running away. Will he get the TP off? 2, 1, gone. Beautiful plays down to the bottom shrine, healing up with his boy Tavo, and they will go to pressure the Monkey King. Wind range, of course, being a brilliant counter in very small and significant ways. That's the wrong word. Specific ways. Like if he was standing on this tree and the tree was cut down by the arrow, he gets stunned, he gets revealed. That's well, assuming he's an Olympus. Yeah, that's pretty significant when you think about it. Like just a random arrow might secure the kill on the Monkey King. Weeha, he sees these two heroes just farming here. With the stun gone, he's just going to open up onto the Constable now. With the arrow shot coming from Duster, with the chaotic offering, they're just trying to secure the damage onto the creep kills. They do! They secure the kill with the creep kills, even after the hand of God. That, guys, what are you doing? Tipping the Monkey King. Tip Duster for that. That was a beautiful kill. Just complete know-how of the game, and just beautiful. Like, I wish I had place in my pubs that could do that. That was just
Behold, a subtle bird.
maybe if there was a holy persuasion out onto the creeps, that they might have saved him. But Flea, I don't know, damage takes him off, doesn't it? Or is that only on Coddle Sing? Either way, 4 second delay. It's pretty long. All things considered, but it still might have saved him. But you never know. You never know. But either way, it puts him back further than what he needs to be. Like when Flea is just 300 behind you, let alone almost being the same level. He is the same level, like... You're feeling really bad. Blade Mail first item on the Ember Spirit as well. That doesn't feel good either. Smoke coming out from SG. Leportia with the Blink Dagger and Vanguard. Deciding not to pick up the phase boots at all, apparently. Oh, they're on the creep? No. Not the courier. Deciding against them in terms of... In terms? No. Shit. In favor of getting faster core items of the Blink Dagger and Vanguard. Just tanking him up early in the early game, especially. Really just something he needs to do. And yeah, so Smoke gank completely whiffed. They look like they want to take the tier 1 mid, but in the top lane, they want to take the tier 2 mid from paiN. paiN that is pushing the top tier 2. Weeha. Strafe already on cooldown. Tower falls immediately after with this. He's 400 or 300 off the Desolator now, which will ramp up his damage even higher once he has secured it, which will be really just beautiful, which they will get it. Did they get it off that now? Off the next bounty? Smoke coming out. Axe with his illusion, denying the bounty rune. Just a beautiful play coming out. If it had lasted another 2 seconds, that would have been enough swings to get him a full creep wave of money. The illusions are just kind of arse from the axe, so it's all I've got to say about that. But hey. Desolator getting picked up by the Clinks, 16-minute mark. It's starting to look a little bit more of a struggle street than anything. BKB next. Look at the damage. 60 bonus damage, physical damage, and then on top of that you have a Desolator to minus their armor to... For some of them, it'll put it into pure damage territory. That arrow. I believe he would have just seen Weeha. King ID, he spotted Constable out somehow or another. Maybe you saw them jump from there? I mean, if it was that tree, yeah, I guess it would. Either way, Constable, back onto the high ground. They look like they want to be pushing into the mid tier 2 now, as paiN. Weeha opening up onto Constable now, with this stun. The power shot wasn't even needed, he was almost dead anyways. Smoke coming out from SG a while ago, yet to find anything. And they just don't find anything at all. They're sitting on one of their wards and waiting for HFN to be farming the top lane with the Manta style. Immediately committed to taunt, plus Stand King falls immediately. Leprosa, he's falling as well to the Yawn takes up HFN. Can Flea get out of there? Looks like he can. Leposa and Stand King committing taunt plus Mystic Flare onto an illusion from HFN was the perfect bait. HFN with the perfect bait. Just feels bad. Magnus almost getting out. Just a little too much burning damage coming in from 4DR. 4 Doctor. 4 Doctor. Yeah. Either way, really close. Kill bot and just sadness up top is all I'm just gonna call out. There's just nothing else to call it this like my bad. Like if you're SG, you feel like you deserve to die there. And if you're paiN gaming, you just feel so happy there. Wind Ranger. Sounding like he wanted to go in mid. They see the creep mid in the Roche pit. They say, "Screw you, we're taking Roche." It'd be one of the times that I'd be surprised if HFN takes the Aegis off Weehaw. Weehaw at the moment is putting in work, and Weehaw with an Aegis, just playing a little bit more recklessly, could be a lot more fun. Axe smoked up mid lane. He doesn't have barbed armor yet. He's halfway there. Duster, he has not dropped the golem once. Axe coming in onto the beautiful Wind Ranger. She falls immediately. Nothing else is going to occur from this fight, though. We are in the area. Skeleton Walk ending, though. Bounty runes. No on top, so both of them bot will get taken immediately, but tops will stay for a couple of minutes. Wind Ranger pings the top one. Maybe she'll TP up there at this in a second, but yep, that's what she's doing. She recognizes it. Let's get one arrow for the second, just to make sure.
Every coin helps.
Did she not arrow? Man, the greed. Picks up the Maelstrom. Weehaw. 3-shot stand king. 3-shot. Monkey King, he's jumping down onto the creeps. He's just going to get arrowed by King RD. King RD's coming in with a stun. But no follow-up means no kill for him. He's got the Battle Fury now. Echo Saber next. HFN Weehaw. They're just saying hi to the top tier 3. Mid tier 3. My bad. I promise that I'm not going blind. Just a little bit dazed and confused. Flea, he's just standing underneath the wall. They could put 20 bucks and say that there's a ward there. Like, Axe jumping in straight onto Juggernaut's mortal up, but he still has the Aegis. Weehaw, he's coming in. He's just. This is why I wanted the Aegis to be on Weehaw. Look at the damage he's being able to output. Magnus coming in with the ultimate coming through. Beautiful Juggernaut ulti. Rock is dropped onto Leprosia. He falls not. Skywrath brought back and dies immediately. Monkey King is dead for 30 more seconds. This is definitely a set of racks. Maybe they can push top as well. Bring the Golem. Duster, bring the Golem, 80. Weehaw, he's just going to go in for it. HFN, he's still got the Aegis plus the Manta style available. He's going to be fine with it. King RD getting gone on by the 40R getting gone on by the King RD. Weehaw and HFN secure the top lane of racks as well. King RD in a bit of a trouble from the Ember Spirit. He will not fall just yet. He does. Just all the auto attacks coming in, being missed. Axe coming in with another taunt out onto Magnus. Magnus, he just pushes Constable onto the high ground. Duster gets caught in the crossfire from the stun of Constable. I think he did that on purpose. That could not have been by accident. Just You just took two sets of ranks in the, basically took two sets of ranks in the first game of the best of 5 series that you're playing. You're feeling good. You're just gonna have a bit of a bit of a troll on your teammate, just like, you're not getting out of here, and he doesn't, because yeah, because of a bit of a troll. But hey, whatever you want to say, it's all in the name of fun, isn't it? So I can respect that. HFN, he just picked up a Skadi. Doesn't have buyback, but he's got Skadi, so it's gonna be pretty hard to kill him once, let alone twice now. When you consider the leveling of the heroes, level 11, 13, 10, 15, he's the Ember Spirit's the only one that's equal level to HFN here. King AD behind him as well. They see the creeps behind him. King AD is running. Ember Spirit gets the root off onto him. He immediately turns with the ulti. Monkey King behind him as well. Scareth going in onto the Magnus. Magnus barely going to not make it out. We are going in onto the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit makes it out. Wukong's command coming down. Duster falls in the meantime. We have MKB, BKB up. HFN in the middle of it all, fighting through the ultimate of Wukong's command. They don't want to be doing that though. Wukong's command is gone. Weeha says, I'm outies. Goodbye, Jugger. In the meantime, mid lane Rax, they fall. So, overall, that was actually really good for SG. That's a massive amount of gold swing. And to anyone that just thinking of being a smart ass and saying it's because Duster died because of Tarvo, no, that's not. That was just not a great fight for them to take, and it was just really, plainly, really well executed by SG. Just securing the kill on Tarvo before he could even try and get the RP off onto any of their heroes, and Duster before he could get the Warlock Golem onto any of the heroes as well as Chaotic Offering. That was really well played. Or onto many of the heroes. I believe they did get it off, but either way, as I said, it was really well played, and yeah. Duster getting gone on again now. Jesus, Taunt coming out onto Wind Ranger. He will fall. SG, they are showing signs of life. They say you may have taken our racks, but we are not the underdogs here. We will win. We will beat you. We will take this to... What's the minimum it could be? Best of 4? I guess. Minimum of best of 4 in terms of like a 1-3 series, but hey, they'll take him to the brink. Constable taking in the top lane, bottom lane tower for DR. With the Sheaves guard now, he's just going to be pushing out the mid lane as well as the top lane. The rest of SG need to be getting back now. Rest of paiN, or paiN in itself, they're all up now, and they want to be fighting. I think they want to be at least trying to get a pick off. Going a really late Solar Crest on Weeha, just trying to prevent the usefulness of a Solar Crest or an MKB on the side of SG, plus increasing the minus armor with a Desolator's 6 with the Solar Crest is 10, I believe, so that's 16 minus armor. Yep. And Skyreth, he has 1! Axe is 12. Ember Spirit has 29 now, so he'd be alright. Chen, he's got 14. Monkey King, he has 17. So the Monkey King would go down to 1 armor. Everyone else, except for Ember Spirit, is kind of in a bit of trouble from the Solar Crest Desolator combination. Flea, they see Flea. Tarvo, he's standing right next to 4ID. HFN getting gone on. Everyone, they know they need to get out. King AD going, shackling shot, beautiful. Into ulti from the Skyreth Mage. Magnus in a bit of trouble. Kind of just getting annoyed, but the heal's coming from behind him. King AD's in the back line, just tearing up the support. Nice shot onto Ember Spirit. If they could get Tarvo in range. Oh, Flea again. Getting really low. King RD just playing out of his mind, I feel. It's just one of those moments that you just feel so good as the Wind Ranger. Leprosa off on the sidelines. Look at how separated their team is playing, just to ensure that there cannot be a big call coming out from the Axe. Like you have the Joker sitting here and the Clink's here. He could probably jump in the middle of those two, but then the rest of the team over here, there's no way that it could possibly not kill him. Especially if that is activated. Ooh, that's a lot of damage coming up. BKB activated as well. Arrow almost hitting Constable. Wrong tree, mid jump anyways. Probably would have been fine. Maelstrom coming out from HFN with Skadi. Jump in onto him by Leprosa with the Skadi. He will barely make it out alive. Warlock dropping them there. Warlock Golem dropping. Sand King, he's just going to sacrifice himself. Chan falls as well. Monkey King coming in. He does not get off the Wicked command before he gets RP'd by Tavo. Tavo with a beautiful reverse polarity, pushing Ember Spirit back out. He just jumps away now. Still Spirit Vesseled. Soul Vesseled? Eternal Shadowed. Not as much damage as the Spirit Vessel, obviously, so not as much of a threat. Leprosa, he's just standing on the high ground. Weeha, he just taunted immediately with the gem. You can see him. Weeha, BKBs immediately. He just says, I don't really care, I'm just going to kill you anyways. Beautiful arrow coming out of the King RD, securing the kill onto 4RD, Ember Spirit. Weeha, just sit on the high ground, mate. Sit on the high ground, just whack at that tower. Whack on the rack, sorry. Whack on it. Come on, man. You can do it, I believe you. Okay, not wanting to. They know Roche has been up for a while now. I'd assume that no, Roche has been up for a while now. Roche has been up for a while now. So they'll probably be looking to take that next and then push up to the high ground, because as much as they have a lead, the bottom fight showed that it's still possible for them to lose. To lose their advantage, to lose their to lose a fight. Like that's massive. I guess another reason why they don't really want to be pushing is because Duster doesn't have an ultimate. And that's, yeah, pretty massive. Just Golem ultis are so good. This is a second Roshan. Weeha coming in now. He's going South of Ice next. Help you with his mana regeneration issues, as well as just a really good disable. Overall, with what are the 3-second undispellable disable? Like, yeah, I'd buy that. Ember Spirit just jumping right into the middle of all their heroes. He's just remnanting out now. Surprised Tavo didn't try to do something with him, but I guess he already also knows that the remnants are available, and that it would probably just not be worth trying to secure the kill onto the Ember Spirit when he has the escape available. Especially when he only committed one to go in there. Smoke coming out from them again. This time they're just going to smoke up into the bottom lane because, well, I would, wouldn't you, HFN? Ember Spirit onto the backline. Sabo is immediately found. He needs a bit of a healing ward now. HFN takes one set of racks. Weeha going in for the second one, I believe. Jesus, Hand of God, Warlock got him dropped in the backline. Wukong comes in as well. Asia's already popped onto the Juggernaut. And Monkey getting really low, brought down by the Clinks with his split shot, I believe. Axe comes in, Monkey King rides back. GG is called. And that was a whole bunch of damage coming out of the Clinks that game. That was really, really well played by them. Holy